Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 71 of the Cleveland Spiders franchise here on MLB The Show 21. It's been a while since we've been with the Big League Club, but we return to our Spiders today as they close out a series at home against the Chicago White Sox, dropping the first two, hoping to get a win here in Game 3. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. We're at 540 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for all of the support recently. Tristan McKenzie takes him out for the Spiders, and Mickey Matuk will step in for the White Sox, and he will strike out to begin the day. Nick Madrigal steps to the plate for the White Sox. He has been hitting very well in his last 6 games, 10 for 29, as his White Sox team only a game and a half behind us in the standings. He dribbles it over to third base. Owen Miller is over there as Ramirez gets the day off, and he throws him out at first. And we'll take a look at this White Sox lineup. Next up is the former 2-time NL MVP and Atlanta Brave, Freddie Freeman, who signed the big 7-year contract in the offseason, followed by All-Stars Eloy Jimenez, Nick Anderson. Then you got Luis Robert, Yasmani Grandal, Yohan Moncada, and Andrew Vaughn in their lineup. One of the best slugging teams in the American League. Freddie Freeman swings and misses on the 12-6 curve, and McKenzie goes 1-2-3 as Lucas Giolito steps on the mound for the White Sox. Seen him quite a bit in this series, as he has had a not-so-good year for you expect from Giolito with a 4.10 ERA. Ahmad Rosario will lead off with his .230 average, also not what you'd expect out of him. And he starts today by hitting it right over to Freeman, who flashes that gold glove and throws him out at first with a flip to Giolito. Here's a look at the Spiders lineup. Ahmed Rosario followed by Donovan, Solano, Josh Naylor at first, Eddie in left, Luplo's in right, followed by Andres Jimenez. Owen Miller hitting .297, getting start at third, and then Eaton the DH, and Hedges is behind the plate today. Here's Donovan Solano, top 3 in the American League in batting average, but he's going to ground out on a 6-3 play for the second out of the inning. How about Josh Naylor's turn? 2-2 pitch to Naylor. He slaps one the other way. He's going to beat the shift into left field. And a 2-out single for Josh Naylor. Steps Eddie Rosario to the batter's box. 2-2 pitch. He hits this one over to short. He is going to glove it, throw it to first, and both teams are scoreless through 1. We're going to jump all the way to the top of the 5th now, where Luis Robert steps to the plate, hitting over 300 on the season. McKenzie 2-2 pitch, and on pitch 62, he gets him to swing and miss. McKenzie's 6th strikeout of the day. Here's the Silver Slugger and All-Star catcher Yasmani Grandal stepping in on a 3-2 pitch. He chops this one right in front of our catcher, Hedges, who fields it and throws him out at first. Solid inning so far. How about Yohan Moncada? 2-2 pitch. He gets a hanging curveball and rips it to right field. An absolute laser into the seats. And Moncada has his 4th home run of the season, 406 feet to right, and the tie has been broken. We've seen Moncada give us plenty of trouble in this series, and that trend continues here with a solo shot, 1-0 White Sox. And Andrew Vaughn up next, pops one into shallow right, and Luplo with a nice lunging grab has it for the final out. We'll go into the bottom of the 5th to see if the Spiders have an answer to the solo shot. It is Owen Miller stepping in. He flew out back in the 2nd inning. He gets a nice 1-0 slider that crosses the middle of the plate, but he pops it up to Robert out in center for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Adam Eaton, the former White Sox, and he tries to push one the other way. And this is going to be a fly out to the left, and an easy play for Eloy Jimenez. How about Austin Hedges? Full count to Hedges. He draws the walk. So that puts another 2-out base runner for the Spiders. To the top of the lineup is Ahmed Rosario. 3-1 pitch, gets a nice changeup inside, but just pops it up to the left, and the Spiders can't answer in the 5th. We're going to go into the 6th now. McKenzie goes 5 strong innings, and it's Nick Whitgren who comes in the pen for the Spiders, their go-to man in the early part of the season. There's first batter, Mickey Matuk, will fly out right back to him for the first out of the inning. Second hitter is Nick Madrigal, and he hits the one into shallow center. No glove play for Solano for a 1-out single. How about Freddie Freeman? 1-2 pitch tied up inside. Freddie Freeman struggling so far today and early in the season for his standards. And that'll actually be it for Whitgren. He's only going to go 2/3 innings, face 3 batters, getting a little tired, so we're going to go to Phil Maton. He has the first batter he faces is Eloy Jimenez, who singles up the middle. Now there's runners on first and second for Chicago. Here comes Nick Anderson. 0-2 pitch. He gets plunked right in the back. I think pitch got away from Maton. But now bases are loaded for Luis Roberts. And he grounds over to second. Solano flips it, and just in time. And the White Sox strand him loaded. How about the seventh now? Tony Watson, the former Angel, will come in out of the pen to face the lefty and Freddie Freeman, who is 0 for 3 on the day. Only 1 for 10 in this series. And he's going to be 1 for 11. Pops up a fastball in the infield. Miller comes in and gloves it. And Freddie's struggles continue. How about Eloy Jimenez? 1-0 pitch. Shallow center. Easy play for Rosario, second out of the inning. Tim Anderson's turn. 1-0 pitch. He bloops it into right, and that's going to eat up Luplow. And that'll be a 2-out single for Anderson before Luis Roberts steps to the plate. 2-1 pitch. Chopper over to short. Easy play at second. Good pitching from Cleveland. They just need some sort of offense. This will start at the bottom of the 8th inning as Solano perfectly lines one into center. Lucas Giolito still on the mound, but with this base hit, that'll do it for him. He will be taken out for the lefty, Aaron Bummer, who's got a 2.38 ERA to start his year, only pitching 11 in a 3rd inning, looking for his 10th hold of the season. Bradley Zimmer will pinch run for Solano. Josh Naylor will come to the plate, and Zimmer gets caught sleeping on the base pass. Not quite sure what happened here, but Zimmer was frozen, and he's actually tagged out, so the runner goes for nothing, and then Naylor strikes out, so this inning is going bad to worse. Eddie up next, grounds right into second. Cleveland still scoreless through 8. As we go to the 9th inning, Jose Ramirez will take Solano's spot at second, so his day off comes to an end. And we're going to task Scott Alexander, the former Dodger, with taking over the 9th inning, holding a 1-run deficit. First batter he faces gets him to pop up behind the pitcher's mound. Easy play for Jimenez. How about Yohan Moncada? Homered earlier, chops it over to Jimenez this time. Throw across the diamond gets him in time for the 2nd out of the 9th. Andrew Vaughn, 1-1 pitch. Right back to Jimenez, a very busy inning. And we're down by 1, but we haven't put anything on the scoreboard yet. And we got to do it against Liam Hendriks, the all-star closer, who's 14 for 16 on the season in save opportunities. We're going to start off with Jordan Luplow. 1-2 pitch. Liam Hendriks deals, jams him inside, bloops it into right, but is just out of the glove of Freeman. Now it's in the awkward territory, and Luplow has himself a leadoff double. So now, tie run, only 2 bases away. Jimenez up next, 0-1 pitch, slaps it down the left field line. It's going to get down, and it took 9 innings, but the Spiders are on the scoreboard, and Liam Hendriks blows his 3rd save of the season. Now you start thinking about walk-off maybe. Miller, nice fastball down the middle, hits it deep left. It's going to be caught, but Jimenez has speed, and he's only 90 feet away from winning this ball game. It's going to bring up Adam Eaton, the former White Sox, 0 for 3 on the day. 1-1 pitch from Hendriks, slapped the other way. It is fair, and this ball game is over. The Spiders come back and win it with a walk-off single of the former Chicago White Sox, Adam Eaton, against his former team. I feel like we've walked off against the White Sox so many times in this series. Intense battles in the division, but we do it again. Heartbreaking loss for the White Sox. They lose 2-1 as Hendriks blows the game, and we actually get a win. Month of June starts off with a trade as well before we jump into the next series. The Orioles trade Carlos Asuaje to the Brewers for Luis Urias. This is a pretty by-the-books trade. The Orioles still rebuilding, try to get a younger middle infielder Luis Urias, while the Brewers are pushing for a playoff spot, and Carlos Asuaje is hitting .340. So a player for prospect trade as the Brewers continue to try to beef up their lineup. We're going to jump into the second half of this series because that was the last game of the White Sox. So we're actually going to face the Boston Red Sox now. So we face both pairs of Sox in this episode. The Red Sox sitting 24-26 on the season. They're coming off losing 2 of 3 to the Tampa Bay Rays. Logan Allen gets to start for the Spiders, 4.06 ERA, not as good as it was last year as he makes his 11th start of the season. And he'll start the day against center fielder Alex Verdugo, hitting .237 on the season. 3-2 pitch to Verdugo, and he hits a sharp line drive over to Jimenez, who gloves it. And we'll take a look at the Red Sox lineup. It'll be Verdugo followed by Rafael Devers in the 2 spot today. Then you got Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez, and Hunter Renfroe in right field. Jorge Soler is the DH, followed by Bobby Dahlbeck, Kike Hernandez, and Kevin Plawecki, as this is a middle-of-the-road offense in the American League. Next batter, Devers singles into center. He beats the shift, putting him on base for Xander Bogaerts. And the shortstop, 3-2 pitch, draws a walk. So Logan Allen puts 2 runners on base, right in time for JD Martinez. 0-2 pitch to Martinez. He's tied up inside. Nice bounce back pitch by Allen. 2 outs now for Hunter Renfroe, who's hitting below 200 on the season. Full count pitch, hit over to Jimenez, gloves it, spins, throws a first, and Boston is scoreless in the first inning. And they'll send Chris Sale out to the mound, making his 11th start of the season. A 4.57 ERA, not what you expect out of the lefty, as he hopes to bounce back here. And we have Donovan Solano leading off today. Him and Rosario have split their spots, but other than that, it is the same lineup you saw against Chicago a moment ago. 2-2 pitch to Solano. He looks at strike 3. Fastball nips the bottom of the zone. Nice pitch by Sale. And then Rosario will be swinging at a fastball for the second out of the inning. Josh Naylor's turn. 0-2 pitch to him, and he also looks at strike 3. So Sale strikes out the side. Can't start any better than that. We'll go top 2 now. Jorge Soler at the dish to begin. He hits a 1-1 pitch to right field. It's going to be off of the glove of Luplow. Now, Soler has a double. They're actually going to rule that a double. I would have considered that an E9. It literally bounced right off the glove of Luplow, but the former Kansas City Royals on second. Bobby Dahlbeck up next. Hits this one to right. This time Luplow will glove it. However, Soler's got some speed. He will go to third base on the tag. Kike Hernandez's turn. First pitch to Hernandez. He slaps it into left field, and just like that, Boston takes the lead. An RBI double for Hernandez makes it 1-0 for the Red Sox. Still only 1 away for Kevin Plawecki. He gets a fastball, pops it up into shallow left. Jimenez will glove it, second out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Alex Verdugo, first pitch swinging, hits it over to Miller. He knocks it down, but he's not going to have a play. This is also ruled a base hit. I would agree with this one. That would have been a tough throw across the diamond. But thankfully, we get Rafael Devers to swing and miss on the next pitch. So it's 1 for Boston in the second. And we're going to go into the 4th inning, where Boston will start with a leadoff single into right field. How about Bobby Dahlbeck? First pitch swinging down the right field line. This is foul, but actually skipped through it. But Josh Naylor got hurt on the play. He would be okay, but he would have to come out of the game. So Jake Bowers will be making a spot appearance at first base to fill out the rest of the day. Still later in Bobby Dahlbeck's at bat, there's an 0-2 pitch that gets away, and the runner actually moves to second. And then on the next pitch, Dahlbeck swings and misses and strikes out. So a very eventful at bat comes to an end on Allen's 3rd strikeout of the day. Hernandez up next, hits a fast or curveball behind the plate, and now Logan Allen is hurt. Did not skip this one. He had some tightness in his forearm. So we're going to have to make an emergency call in the bullpen, and Emmanuel Clase comes out with a 6 ERA cold. Not probably the most ideal situation for this inning, but he gets Kike Hernandez to swing and miss on a 101 cutter. And then the next batter will be Kevin Plawecki, and he gets him to ground out to third base. So Clase comes out cold and finishes the inning, but it was a very eventful 4th inning for the Spiders. Bottom 5 now, Adam Eaton, the hero just a day ago, steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch from Sale. He lays down a perfect bunt down the left line, and it is going to result in a base hit. So Eaton is aboard, and that brings up Owen Miller. 0-1 pitch to Miller. Gets a hanging slider, drills it deep to left center, and it's off of the top of the wall. Eaton is on his horse. He's rounding third. There will be no play at the plate, and Cleveland ties this up at 1 thanks to the double from Owen Miller. Next at bat, Jimenez has looked silly, cannot connect on a 79 slider that's way out of the zone. And then Roberto Perez, who's actually getting the start today, can't check his swing. That's the second out of the inning, is Sale's 10th strikeout of the day. Next batter, Solano, our leadoff hitter, hits it into right field, and he breaks the tie. Spiders have a lead, now 2-1. He's on first base for Rosario. He chops a full count pitch right to Sale, but it's a 2-run 5th for the Spiders, and they take control. Going into the 6th inning, Nick Whitgren will come out of the mound for the Spiders, kind of like yesterday. It is a busy day for the bullpen. He starts off the 6th against Hunter Renfroe, who was grounded out twice on today's game. 2-2 pitch to Renfroe. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Swings and misses on the low fastball. And is out number 1. Jorge Soler, he beats the shift, hits it right where the second baseman would be to get himself a 1-out single. Bobby Dahlbeck's turn, 2-2. He can't connect on the slider. Nice pitch by Whitgren for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will once again only go 2/3 inning, face 3 batters, as Phil Maton will be tasked with doing what he did yesterday, and that's finishing up the inning. He gets Hernandez to chop it up the middle. This one is no play for Solano, a base hit, and that puts runners on 1st and 2nd. Kevin Plawecki, first pitch swinging, pops it up into left, so Maton does it again. He gets the final out of the 6th, and no runs surrendered. To the 7th we go. It's Tony Watson. Let me know if you've heard this script before. He comes in on the mound, 24th appearance on the season. Alex Verdugo up first, chops it over to second base, and there's the 1st out of the inning. Rafael Devers up next, the Silver Slugger. 0-2 pitch. He can't connect on a fastball way out in front for the 2nd out of the inning. Now it's Xander Bogaerts' 2-2 pitch. He hits this one deep to center, but Rosario is going to be there. And once again, our bullpen getting it done. They're being asked to do a lot, but they're getting it done today. Jordan Hicks will come in for the 8th inning, so a little bit of a different scenario in this one. He will come in and face JD Martinez, and he gets the Hank Aaron Award winner to fly out to right field to start the 8th inning. How about Hunter Renfroe? Can he get a hit off of our bullpen? Yes, he can. He hits it down the right field line, so Hunter Renfroe is now 1 for 4 on the day, beats the shift, so Renfroe will actually get all the way to second base. That's a 1-out double. He's in scoring position. They're actually going to pinch run for him. Franchi Cordero will come out. He will actually stay in right field as well, and Soler will draw a walk. So that brings up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got 2 runners on base. 0-2 fastball, though, cannot connect. That is a swinging strike. 2nd out of the inning for Hicks. And then Kike Hernandez chops it over to 1st, and our bullpen gets us through another inning. We're up by 1. And we're going to go into the 8th inning to see if we can get an insurance run off of the newest Boston Red Sox, John Brebbia. He was acquired back on May 15th from the Giants, so he's been with Boston for less than a month, and he'll be tasked with going up against the top of our order. Solano 1 for 2 on the day. He's going to make it 2 for 3. He hits a fastball into center field for a base hit and a leadoff single. Ahmed Rosario's turn. First pitch, slaps it into right field. Back-to-back base hits for the Spiders. And we got the meat of the lineup coming up. Jake Bauer's now at first base as the 3-hole hitter, and he gets a nice fastball, but all he can do is pop it up into left. So that'll be the 1st out of the inning, and that brings up Eddie Rosario. 1-2 pitch to Rosario. He's jammed inside on a slider. That's going to be the infield fly rule, so he's out regardless. And then Jordan Luplow up next. Can't connect on a fastball, so Brebbia settles down. The Red Sox down by 1 going into the 9th inning. It is James Karinchak who's tasked with getting the 18th save of his season. He's actually 1st in all the American League with his 17 saves. Let's start off the inning against Kevin Plawecki. Fastball hit to left field. There's the 1st out. To the top of the lineup, though, Alex Verdugo up next. 1-2 pitch. He swings through a fastball. Now it's down to Rafael Devers, the All-Star, who is 1 for 3 on the day. Full count pitch to Devers. He can't connect on the 12-6 curve. Beautiful pitch by Karinchak. And the Spiders win Game 1 of this 3-game series by a final score of 2-1. So in back-to-back days, the Spiders win 2-1. This one a little different. Didn't have to come back from behind and get it done. But we send the hometown fans happy again. 2 runs on 7 hits for the Spiders. 1 run on 8 hits for the Red Sox. Clase came in and got the win. Sale gets the loss. And Karinchak gets the save, and he gets player of the game for his work. Now, after the game, Logan Allen only had forearm tightness, so he's actually not going to miss a single start, so that's good. Game 2, though, we get beat down, which is not good, 8-3 from the Red Sox, as Cal Quantrill had to make a spot start, and he didn't look very good. 4 runs in 4 innings, and he got tasked with a loss. We do bounce back though and win Game 3 6-2, so we win the series. Ramirez went 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 4 RBIs, and Savali gave 8 shutout innings. Next episode, we'll have a short 2-game series at Cincinnati, followed by a big 4-game trip to Minnesota. Gonna be an action-packed episode. We're finally back with the Spiders in the Major League squad. Hope you guys are happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. Your guys' support means everything. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.